Gardening on easy mode, no weeds, no watering, no pests. Welcome back, fellow gardeners. Here on Soilpower, we're all about working with nature instead of against it. If you've ever felt like gardening is just too much weeding, too much watering, or a never-ending battle with bugs, you're definitely not alone. The truth is, most of us were taught the hard way to garden tilling, spraying, watering daily, pulling weeds until our backs ache. But there's another way, a way I like to call gardening on easy mode. This guide will show you how to set up a garden that's practically self-sustaining. No pests chewing everything down, no weeds taking over, and no constant watering schedule that ties you to the hose. Sound too good to be true? Stick with me. I'll walk you through how it works, step by step. The secret behind easy mode gardening. The trick to a garden that runs itself isn't in buying fancy gadgets or spending every weekend on your knees, it's in copying what nature already does. Look at a forest. No one weeds it, no one waters it, and yet it thrives year after year. Leaves fall, soil stays covered, bugs stay balanced, and plants feed themselves. When we bring those same principles into our own backyard, the result is a low-maintenance, highly productive garden that feels almost like cheating. Let's break down the three biggest headaches, pests, weeds, and watering, and see how to eliminate them for good. No pests. Let nature guard your garden. If you've ever lost a whole crop of tomatoes to hornworms or watched your kale get skeletonized by caterpillars, you know just how discouraging pests can be. But here's the thing, pests only run wild when a garden is out of balance. The fastest way to restore balance is to invite in nature's army of helpers. Start with diversity. Instead of a big block of one crop, mix things together. Tomatoes with basil, carrots under taller plants, and flowers scattered among your veggies. This confuses pests and makes it harder for them to move from plant to plant. Next, attract the predators. Ladybugs, lacewings, and parasitic wasps love feasting on the very insects that destroy your crops. To keep them around, plant nectar-rich flowers like calendula, dill, fennel, and yarrow right in your garden beds. Finally, forget about chemical sprays. They might kill pests, but they also kill the beneficial insects that would have kept things under control for you. Once you stop fighting nature, you'll see the natural balance come back within a season or two. For extra protection, you can also use simple barriers, like lightweight row covers to shield seedlings, or even just a sprinkle of crushed eggshells around your plants to deter slugs. These aren't chores, they're quick little setups that save hours of frustration later on. No weeds, outcompete them before they start. Weeds are the classic gardener's complaint. They sneak in everywhere, grow faster than your crops, and seem impossible to beat. But here's the secret. Honestly, weeds aren't the enemy. They're just plants filling bare soil because, nature hates a vacuum. The solution is simple. Never leave your soil naked. Mulch is your best friend. Lay down a thick blanket of organic material, straw, shredded leaves, wood chips, or even grass clippings over your soil. This blocks sunlight, keeping weed seeds from sprouting in the first place. At the same time, it feeds your soil as it breaks down, which means stronger plants for you. If you're starting a new garden, try the sheet mulching method. Lay cardboard or several layers of newspaper over the ground, soak it with water, then cover with 6 to 8 inches of mulch. Plant directly into this layer and just watch how weeds disappear. Once your plants are up and growing, living mulches can take over. Low-growing clover, creeping thyme, or even densely planted lettuce act as green carpets that keep weeds from ever getting a foothold. Instead of pulling weeds, you're simply filling the space with useful plants. Watering can feel like a full-time job, especially in hot summers. But a garden that constantly needs irrigation is a sign of unhealthy soil. Healthy soil works like a sponge, soaking up rain when it comes and holding it for weeks. The first step is building organic matter. Every bit of compost, mulch, or decayed plant material you add increases your soil's water-holding capacity. A well-mulched garden can go weeks without a drop of water, even in dry spells. Deep roots are another key. Instead of shallow, thirsty plants, encourage roots to go down by watering deeply and less often in the beginning. Once they're established, most crops can handle natural rainfall alone. You can also shape your garden to capture water. Simple swales, shallow trenches along the contour of your land, slow down runoff, and let it soak in. Raised beds hold moisture longer if you build them with lots of compost and mulch. And if you really want to go off autopilot, try burying clay olas, those unglazed pots, near your plants. They slowly release water right at the roots without you lifting a finger. Setting up your easy mode garden. Now that we've tackled the 3 big problems, let's put it all together. Imagine this. You start with a fresh bed, lay down some cardboard, and cover it with a thick layer of wood chips. You plant your seedlings right into this mulch, tuck in a few flowers for pest control, and scatter clover seed around the edges as living mulch. As the season goes on, you just add more mulch whenever it starts to thin out. Rain soaks into the soil and stays there, so you're not dragging the hose around anymore. Pests show up, but so do ladybugs and parasitic wasps, keeping everything in check. Weeds? You might see a stray sprout, but it pulls out easily from the loose mulch. That's it. No spraying, no endless weeding, no daily watering routine, just healthy soil, thriving plants, and, honestly, more time for you to actually enjoy your garden. The payoff: abundance with less effort. Switching to this style of gardening isn't just about convenience. It's about creating a garden that's resilient, sustainable, and abundant. You'll harvest more food with less work, your soil will get richer every year, and your backyard will start buzzing with life. Best of all, it frees you up to focus on the fun parts, trying new crops, sharing harvests with friends, or just sitting in the shade and soaking up the beauty of a thriving garden. Final thoughts. Put soil to work for you. When I say gardening on easy mode, I don't mean it's effortless. You'll still get your hands dirty, and honestly, that's part of the joy. But by setting things up right, you can let nature do most of the heavy lifting. No pests, no weeds, no watering. It's not a dream. It's simply how soil is meant to work when we give it the chance. So here's my challenge to you. Try it. Pick one bed or even a single plant this season and set it up on easy mode. Mulch it, mix in some flowers, and step back. Watch what happens. And when you see the results, come back here to Soilpower and share your story. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and share this guide with a fellow gardener who could use a break from the weeding and watering grind. Together we can build gardens that are not just productive, but joyful.